This is the Iron Trader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. That was about 20 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, command the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, actually, it was a really good day in the old crude market here today. We put in a lower low and a lower high, though, so just always remember that. However, we are above the 100-day and we are above that 8 SMA. Very, very key. Now, since that was just resistance, now that becomes support. So what we want to do is we want to watch at 78, 79. Now you can see how this 8-day now is starting to flatten out. Okay, that's very, very good, because what we want to do is you want to have so we can do a turnaround, okay, like what we had here. See how we had that bottoming candle, came right up, closed above that, and then look how that 8-day flattened out, and then she just turned right around, and then we had a nice run up. Now, Memorial Day here, right around the old corner, okay, so it isn't going to take much here with the seasonality trade. So let's look at the downside first, okay, so tell you what, let's look at here is this 8 SMA, 78, 79, very, very key level of support. And this 21 SMA here at, 100 SMA here at 78.42. Now, we also have, we're just above this price line at 79.09. You're sitting at 79.26, you know, so you're just above it. So, yeah, it's going to be support, but you're just above it, so you got to just wait on that a little bit. Okay, but watch it, okay? So, you have 78.55, and that goes right just above this 100-day. Actually lines up pretty nice with the 78.42. But realistically, watch that 8 SMA. This is always the key. Now, again, if we can get that here to flatten out like we had here, see how that flatten out? And then she can zoom right on up here, very, very nice here, and we can take that price up much higher. So this is what you want to watch here on the downside, 78, 79. We want to watch that old Hondo there at 78.42. If that's lost, we look to Friday's low. Okay, so at that 78.14, and then we look at today's low at that 77.78. We'll come right here, 77.55, and then your this is the key support level here, going to be at 76.89. That is going to be your big retest here if it happens to come on down. Now, we could just have some sideways action. Now, again, if that is lost, we just follow these old price channels here right across. So what we're looking for is you're looking for this candle here first, okay? So we're looking at 76.32. We look to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 75.84, and then we look to the bottom here, 75.52, and then we have that 200-day at 75.43. So that's what we're looking for there on the downside. That's only if that 76.89 is lost. Now, this is actually looking pretty good, but realistically, we're just trading a sideways action, just a box, okay? See, like we had this trading box here, and let me just show you here before, okay? See, we got in, we had this trading box, okay? Then we took another level up, we had that trading box. Then we went up a little bit level up, we had that trading box, and then she broke right on through. Well, that just looks like what we're having here right now is another trading box. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days here in this sideways action. We're trading between the 100-day here and that 200-day. Yes, did this come all the way down here? Did that come down? Did that come down? Yes, but where did it close? Okay, that's the key level. Now, today we had that lower low, lower high, so we got to be just a little bit careful. So let's just take a look at the upside. So what we want to do is that 79.49 that was been today's high. Then the next level we're going to be going to is that 79.80, and then we're going to have here Friday's high at 79.96. But this is a big target. That's what we're looking for, is that 80.14. Above that, if you can get above that, then we can start trading to the next range. Now, the 21-day is going to be a problem because it crossed over that 50. That's always a problem. However, if you can get past that, then we have that nice 50-day right there between your 81, 85. And we could go to an exercise trade range between your 200-day and your 50-day, but let's just see how this box trades out first. So we had that box and we had that upper one. Maybe we get that upper one here going this week, but let's just see, because this 200-day is going to be like a brick wall. Very, very key. Now, we want to close above that 50-day. We want to close above the 21-day here on Friday. But look how much other resistance we have above this. See? You got 80, 88. That's going to be just between your 200-day and your 21-day. That's going to be another strong, very resistance. So you want to watch that. Now, if we get this above that 21-day, we hit that 50-day, you're looking at 81, 85. Well, right above that, what do we have is you got that 8 SMA at 82.06. Okay, so very, very strong resistance here on the upside because we have your 200-day, your 21-day, your 50-day. Then we have old Hondo here, and we have 8-day. So it's a lot of okay here on the upside. But last week we had on the weekly we had that indecision candle. So let's just see what kind of decision it makes here this week. Okay, so bottom line is this: downside, watch that 8-day, watch that 100-day. If that is all lost, here's your retest, 76.89. Upside, realistically, watch that 200-day, 80.14, that 21-day at 81.30, and then your next level is going to be 81.85. You crack above, then we have this 8-day right here at 82.06. You crack above that, well, then we got this nice blue sky going all the way up here. Okay, so RSI here looking good. Looks like we bounced right off here. There's no divergences going on here. Now, your MACD here is looking pretty good. Your green is still below the red, but it looks like it wants to curl up. If you can curl up, then get above that, then this is what we get, and that's what you get here on the price. Now, right here, I don't like this here, but now it looks like it's like kissing together here. It's not really like below. It's just going sideways where that could just fold right back up again. RSI looking very good here. So trade this range. This 100-day on the bottom, 200-day, whichever way she breaks, that's the direction you take your trade. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. All right, here we have natural gas on your daily chart. Now, I've been pointing out, if you watch my video here this morning, is this 8 SMA. We broke out above all of this, which is nice, and now we have a nice bullish trend and a nice good breakout going to the upside. The key is going to be on the downside is going to be this 8 SMA here. So I've been pointing out here, I said it needs to hold. And look how many times it holds, same way today. Beautiful, beautiful scalping going on. Now I'm still long with the trade, okay, with UNG. I'm in at 1740. It's sitting at 1732. Now I raised my stop up to 1715. So I raised it a couple of times there today. So we're going to see how this is all going to shake out, and I'll see how it trades at the end of the day here and when those futures open at 6 p.m. Always watch those 6 p.m. futures because what you want to watch is you want to watch the candle, the high, the low, and the close, and see how that trades against, okay? Very, very key. Now, downside, let's take a look at that first. So here we have, your high right now. You're sitting at natural gas. You're sitting at 2.366. Very, very nice. Now, your next support here is going to be 2.34. Then we come right here. You're looking at 2.31. We have 2.27. And then we have right there sitting at 2.26. This is very, very critical. That's right underneath it at 2.21. And then we looked at the top of this candle, 2.16, because you see how nicely that held right across, okay? 2.16. Obviously, if that's lost, we looked at the top of him, 2.09, and then we have that 100-day at 2.07. That is all your support levels. But everything right here is looking very good, and it's all based on that 8 SMA here. You can keep on trading this back and forth, as long as you hold that 8 SMA. You don't want to have it roll over. See how nicely ran up here? When that 8-day rolls over, what happened? Okay, she's right in the old can. Okay, so always watch that 8 simple marriage. Now, let's look at the upside. So today's high was 3.88. So 3.84. Okay, so you say, well, how do you get there? Well, all you have to do is look at the bottom of these candles. What do you got? You got, that was 2.84. Sorry about that. You got a 2.384. Okay, so you look at the bottom of this candle here. What do you got? 2.385. See, that's your support. So just look to the left of the candle. You know where it's going. Just like we looked here. Okay, look at the closing number. What did you have here? 2.35. And then where did this go? Okay, 2.344. That's pretty much 2.35. Okay, so just watch that candle. So you got 2.38. That's what you're looking for here. And you look at the bottom of all this candle. See how nicely all that held? Okay, all those candles held. So now that becomes your resistance level, and that's where we are right now. Now, I always pointed out here was a gap, okay, 2.168, and there was the fill. I pointed that gap and the fill when the price was way the hell down here. Always watch it, because if it breaks out, these gaps and fills are like magnet to a fridge. That's where she's going to go, just like that. So your next level, if we break above this, is going to be right there, 2.42. That is your gap fill. Okay, if we get above that, then right there is your target at 2.461. Now, we're starting to get here on your RSI here. Now, again, that can stay above, that can go higher, and that can stay right above here. All it is showing your relative strength. So this is looking very, very good. Your green is above your red. That shows good positive momentum to the upside. The whole key to this whole thing is really literally two things, okay? This 8 SMA here, okay, that is your key support. And right here, this 200-day, that's your key resistance. That's what we got. Just look, we have bullish momentum going all the way on up here, okay? And then we have this as a target, that gap fill, and then that 200-day as your target. That'd be your upside target. Now, most of the time, it's not going to break through that unless you have something that's going to be a disruptive, some kind of a catalyst that's going to smash it through. So if it gets in this area and you say you're a long trader, at least sell half of your position, okay, into that, because that is going to be a brick wall. Okay, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. Okay, here we have your weekly and we have your monthly chart. Now, there's also a very, very key resistant level, and it's right here, this 8 simple moving average. See him? Okay, 2.37. Now, right now, we're just a little bit, we're right there at sitting at basically 2.367. So you're right there. This is going to be pretty good size resistance here. So always watch that ahead of that gap fill at 2.42. So I always want to show you here, always take a look at that monthly chart, because that's always very, very critical. Even though you got a lot of days left, today's only the 13th, this is still always good to say, I'm going to take a look at this at least once a week just to see what's happening. Because look how this ran up into it. Look at that, and where the candle went right into that 8 SMA, and then it took another whole month for that to get right above. So always watch this key level right there. And that's going to be a key, is 2.37. If you can get above that, well, then we can rally higher. Now, on the weekly chart here, look at this. Okay, there's that 2.448, that just a little bit above the 200 simple moving average on your daily chart, which is roughly about 2.46. So that is going to be your target. But just remember, it's going to be very difficult to get through there the first time. So when we look at this, okay, you rallied where you go, but you didn't close above that. Rallied right into it, you couldn't close above it. Same thing here. Until you can get above that, then you can rally up. But I say that 50-day, very, very strong. So as the price gets up there, okay, say it goes and hits it, take some profits. Take some profits. Put it in your pocket. You can always buy it back. You know what I'm saying? You know, trades are like, I used to say girls, but the wife doesn't like that anymore. But I did say, you know, they're like buses. There's always another one come around. Never worry about it. You can always get back in. Or if you close above that 50-day, then just buy a little bit higher and run it all the way up here, okay? But put the money in your pocket. That's why you trade, okay? So now, look at this 8 SMA curling up very, very nicely. See how bullish? Crosses over that 21-day. That's going to be very, very nice. Now, any kind of a pullback down in this area, I think right now is going to be a nice, good buying opportunity. Now, your RSI, you got plenty of room to run here. Your green over your red looking very, very nice. Even on your monthly chart, it looks like it wants to curl right back up here. So right now, this is looking very, very good and bullish chart, and a nice, good breakout there on the old natty gas. Okay, let's take a look here at a 5-minute chart. Okay, this 5-minute chart pretty much says it all. Okay, what do you have? Bottom left, upper right, bullish. Okay, that's what it says. Okay, that's it. This here, I just kept on, I bought it, and I just kept on holding my stop, raising my stop, raising my stop, raising my stop, raising my stop. So I say I got that UNG right there, sitting at 17.15 right now. It's sitting at 17.32. I'm in at 16.40. So far today, a really good day of trading. Okay, just on a natural gas. Now, crude actually was a really good day on Jasper. You had a bottom on UCO at 31.19 and a high of 31.75. You get an easy 50 cents out of that. That was very, very good. Tesla was a good trade on the long side. NVIDIA is a good trade. TQQ today was a good trade. A lot of really good stuff here as far as today trading. So I think we got a good start to the week. Now remember, don't get too complacent. There's that 2.38 situation here. So just don't get too complacent. Say it's going to rip up. We don't know where it's going to go. Watch those futures, okay, at 6 p.m. tonight, and then we can see exactly where it's going to go. But this is the kind of chart, when you see a chart like this is bullish. And these pullbacks here don't really mean anything. All they do is what you need to keep on rising up. Just raise your stop up. Now remember, on natural gas and crude, you want to leave it a little bit loose, especially natural gas. Leave it a little bit looser, okay? So even like on UNG, I'm leaving, 15, 20 cents kind of thing. Just leave it a little bit loose because the last thing you want to do is get, boom, like here, comes on down, you get stopped out, and then she runs up here like that, okay? So just leave it a little bit loose if it happens to come down. But when you see that 200-day like this rallying right up, you see that 100-day, that 50-day, the 21-day, everything is very, very bullish here. Natural gas breaking out here today. We got to see what happens at those futures and what happens tomorrow. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all again. Thanks for watching.